Hey, what's up everybody? So I got maybe the oddest unboxing video ever. I'm gonna do it in the back of my van. Just got back from Lowe's. I got this old shed out back I've been rebuilding. I talked about it in the other video. That we built this. The shed was here and we're just rehabbing it because it's in bad shape. And so I just went down and bought some wood to do the exterior. And I don't have a table saw, so I bought a table saw, 10-inch. Here it is right here. I'll show you. It's a 10-inch Dewalt compact job site table saw. It was on sale for $2.99. It was better. It was the better saw than the saw that's on sale for $3.50 with a free stand. This one does a 24.5-inch rip. That one only did 20. And I need to use this thing right now, so I'm going to do an unboxing video so you can see it, and then I'm actually going to take it out back and put it to use. So let's see what comes with it. They said it was $3.99 originally, but it was on sale for $2.99. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Throw my trash in there. Gerber flat iron, love it. Looks like it opens from the side. And there was one other DeWalt saw that was a little bigger. And that one was $5.50 because it comes with a portable, the actual stand that you can roll. And I bought this with no stand because I don't need a stand. I'm gonna build my own out of steel, just like I built my lathe stand. I'm gonna build one for this, heavy duty. It'll be somewhat mobile, but it'll be heavy and bulky. But anyway, this is just a standard DeWalt 10-inch compact job site table saw. I don't know what else to say about it, but let's unbox it. Also got a really good deal on this chalk line. $5 for this chalk line with chalk. Alright. I like to save my boxes because sometimes I put them back in it. But I don't think I'm going to be putting this table saw back in. It's going to be too much of a pain in the butt. I did it with my compound miter saw for a while until I bought a stand for it. And then I just set it up with my... I don't know if you noticed it, it's right beside my lathe. Man, I got this thing stapled together good. This is a terrible unboxing. Alright, we got some styrofoam. Get rid of that. A little heavy, it's got some pieces taped to the back of it. Instruction manual taped to it. That's the piece that goes on top. Throw that in the trailer so it don't blow away. There's the other piece of foam. This is the piece that goes over the blade. I don't exactly know what this is called. And then the T-square piece for pushing your wood through. So let's see. That's empty. And we'll get the saw out. Let's take a look at the instructions so I can tell you what these pieces are called, the proper name for them. I never had a table saw before, so I don't really know. But I know that cutting my plywood with my circular saw, it never really works out the way you want it to. I'm about 0 for 100 on straight cuts with a portable circular saw. Hope it don't rain. Looks like it's going to start raining. It's been raining all day off and on. Get rid of this box. This thing is 4,800 RPMs, 10-inch blade. The arbor size is 5/8. Depth of cut at 90 degrees is 3 3 1/8 inch. Depth of cut at a 45 is 2 1/4 inch. Max rip to the right of the blade is 24 inch. Max rip to the left is 12 inch. And the whole tool weighs 48 pounds, which I don't know if you noticed this, but I was holding it with one hand. So it's 50 pounds. It's pretty heavy, but it's not a bear. It's not unmanageable. It's nice and compact. It's got a little lock here to lock the blade down and lock it up. Let's see what we got. We got this, I think they call it a fence, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Cut this nice so I can reuse it to store my book. Before you return it, call Dewalt. 15 amp, 60 degree left and right miter, -2 degree to 45 degree to the left on the bevel angle. Blade size is 10 inch. Max cut depth, 0 bevel, is 3 1/8 inch. Max cut depth at 45 degree bevel is 2 1/4 inch. RPM with no load is 4,800. Piece number 1. This is called the rip fence. This is the rip fence. And I only know because I was fooling with it in the store that, oh look, it comes with one of these. Bam, look at that. I was going to make one, but it comes with one. And it conveniently stores right in here. That's cool. That's one of them do not cut your finger off things. Alright, this pops up. It's got 2 little locks on it. And the rip fence goes on just like that. There's a couple little nubs over here. I'll show you them real quick. And it kind of locks into it right here. Goes, sits down, and then you just push that down and lock it. Same thing on the other side. Push that down and lock it. And that's locked in. I know this knob here. Sorry, this is in the back of the van, but I'm going to use this thing. So this knob here is for turning the whole rip fence. So if you need to go out, it must lock somehow over here maybe. Yeah, it has a lock. I'll show you that lock. Right here's a lock for that. Push that in and it won't move. Pop it up. And now you can extend the rip fence out to the 24 inches. Bring it back. You can take this off and lock it on this side to do your left-handed cut. Obviously, danger. Keep your hand away from the blade. That's why they give you... Oh, that makes a nice table. That's why they give you this guy for pushing your board through. Especially on a tight one where you got your hand in there. That goes there. Convenient. I like it. Looks like it does some other stuff. I'm going to have to read the instructions more. Look at that. I don't even know what that's all about, but it does it. Let's see what else we got. Piece number 4 is called the miter gauge. That's this guy here. Miter gauge. And that would be for if you weren't cutting any kind of angle, any type of degree. Your piece will go in straight, but it'll come out mitered on the one side because of that. And that's good for pushing the board through also. If you got it set at 90 degrees, you can use that to push a board through. I guess 2x4s, dimensional lumber. Piece number 3. Piece number 3 is called the blade guard assembly. That's this guy. And this piece requires some instructions to put on. So I'm going to put it right here for now. and look through the instructions and find the page where it tells you how to put that on. Pieces number 2 are the arbor wrench and spindle wrench. You know what? I don't know where they're at. They did not come out of the package, which is weird. Are they bolted to this, maybe? No. Taped. Let's look through the instructions and see where they're at. Put this back over here. Okay, so this is the knob. This knob you have to loosen the minimum of 3 turns and then push it in to unlock the riving knife. Riving knife. Then it'll pull up. And I believe I need to have it set on. It was non-through cut is the first position. The second position is through cut. There's a line, through cut, non-through cut. So I had to put that back in. Push the pin. I might have messed up by pulling it all out. It locks at the non-through cut, at the cut through line. Tighten that nut back up. Now, when I put this fence back on, it should sit parallel. Yeah, there we go. So the riving knife was just set at the wrong setting. Put this back on. Put that on first. Lock it. Run this down a little bit because it's too high. Don't need to be that high. Put this guy on like this. Pull it up. Flip it over. Lock it. Now it's parallel. And then run it down. Now we got the anti-kickback device on her. I guess if you're ripping, if you're trying to do like real thin rips, you know, like 1/2 inch, 1 inch, that's really, this thing's kind of cumbersome and will probably be in your way. The only thing it says is make sure the riving knife is in line with the blade. Make sure that that is in line with the blade. And then once that thing's unlocked, it comes off really easy. There we go. I'm only cutting 7/16, and ideally you only want as much blade coming out as you're cutting, just slightly more. You don't want a whole lot of excess blade sticking through your cut, waste of energy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That thing is set up. I never did find where them wrenches were, but I don't really need them right now. They're probably underneath of it somewhere. I could take a look real quick. It's the arbor knife and the arbor wrench and the blade wrench. I'm assuming that slid out. They are attached somewhere. I got another. Okay. All right, here we go. I got them. So here's the tools, the wrenches that I was talking about. They're under a wing nut over here. This is your lock for your screw out, and then here's another anti-kickback device that's mounted over here for you to pull out. It's got a little push button, and then it just goes in there for storage on that, and then that same thing. Hey Zoe, not sure what these are, but I'll get this thing mounted to a table, and now I'm going to put it to use, because now I'm going to cut all, there's the Zoster, I'm going to cut all this plywood and put it on this old raggedy butt shed, bring it back to life. So that's the unboxing video for the Dewalt 10-inch table saw. It's portable. It doesn't have a stand. That's the saw. It's model number DWE 7480. And we're going to put it to use. let you know how it works. Hope the video helps you out. Thanks for watching.